Hello, welcome to Hollywood Impact. Been a minute since we've had a movie review. It's kind of been a bunch of smaller projects going on in theaters, but I wanted to go see the new Nobody, Nobody 2. Oddly enough, I never watched the first one. Couldn't really find time to watch the first one, and I wanted to test. I rarely see a sequel without seeing the first one, but I know there's a lot of people out there that end up going to see sequels without seeing, movies beforehand or movies that relate to it. It's just a decent action film. Regarding not seeing the first one, I think this one does a pretty decent job of, they don't really have to catch you up on the events of the first one. I imagine there's some clips from the first one, I'm assuming that's what it was from, but not necessarily a continuation of a story that I could tell from the first movie. The trailers show, he goes on vacation with his family and things happen from there. And like most movies, I think the first half was better than the second. I was pretty entertained with Bob Odenkirk. I think he's a great actor. He's awesome in the Breaking Bad universe, and it's no different here. He's a different character than Saul, but I think it's still pretty good. I know a lot of people, the talk around the first one was, I don't know if Bob Odenkirk convinced me as like a John Wick figure, but he actually does a really good job. I know he did a good job in the first one just from people on the internet saying that, but in the second one, it's believable. I thought he plays an older father with kids, oh no duh, but he does a good job of playing a father. The other actors, they're mostly, decent. They do a fair job. There's some goofy moments here and there. One of my biggest critiques of the movie is the big bad of the film. She's unbearable. I hated her performance every time she's on screen. It is way over the top. The movie's kind of goofy, but she's just outrageously goofy and not intimidating at all. The way she acts really bugged me, just took me out. And she's predominantly in the second half of the movie. So for that reason, that brings it down. One thing I really like about the movie is the location they go to on vacation really reminds me of somewhere where I'm from, a near town where I grew up. And it's similar touristy attractions. And so for that reason alone, I'm gonna add a point to my final score because I was like, wow, this feels like home. And so that part I liked. Action itself, pretty decent. Short movie, so there's not a ton. There's a decent amount of action for how long the movie is. It's an hour and a half. There's enough story, a good amount of action, and the action's pretty good. Not John Wick level. To me, there's nothing on that level. They have some shots where there's no cuts, and I really appreciate that. I like not necessarily still shots, but where there's no cuts and you're just following the action. I really like that, and there's some of that here. And like I said, Bob Odenkirk's believable as this badass assassin type figure. So I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. Story's whatever. It's very predictable, sadly. Every single twist and turn. And I'm pretty simple-minded, while watching a movie. I don't usually get twists. But this movie is incredibly predictable with the story beats here. Doesn't really take you out. It's just, it's whatever. It's average. It's just a decent action movie. It's a fun time at the theater. And I think if that's what you're looking for, this is a good movie to go watch. I know there's still a bunch of the summer blockbusters still out. If you've seen them all like us, I think Nobody 2 is a good movie. Even if you've never seen the first one, I think you can go watch this one and you'll still have a good time. I did, and I think you should go watch it. It's worth seeing in the movies. So all in all, I'm gonna give Nobody 2 just a good, decent 7 out of 10. It's a fun film. I enjoyed it. Would I rewatch it in the future? I wouldn't be against it. It's definitely not that much of a waste of time because it's only an hour and a half long. But if you like Bob Odenkirk and you like action, you'll like this movie. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Nobody 2, if you've seen it, if you plan on seeing it, or if you don't plan on seeing it, let us know why, and we'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching Hollywood Impact. We'll catch you on the next one.